Welcome everybody. We are starting into our ESO housing hike. This is casually touring player houses in the Elder Scrolls Online, seeing the cool things that you can do with the houses, with the furnishings, with a little bit of creativity and design. You can do amazing things, infinite possibilities. And I'm J.R. Ellis. I'll be your host today as we tour 9 houses on the PC EU server. And this is something we stream live each week at twitch.tv/JREllis. You can always join in during the live stream. You can chat and emote, have a good time. We do lots of prizes there as well. Or if you're watching on the YouTube VOD, please subscribe. That helps a lot. So here we go. We're going to go and tour 9 different houses, and there's no particular theme for our weekly housing hike. And we'll just go and see a whole bunch of different types of builds. So Grimhar's Woe by Ukapala. I've gone to lots of Ukapala's homes before, and always has a good style to things. They say it is... Oh, I see. We had a contest. I do a lot of contests here on the channel as well, about 2 a month. We had a contest, which was a going flat contest, so they made a custom mural for this, kind of this Byzantine type of a relief for our contest, which was really fun. But they decided to build a whole house around this, so kind of taking this and maybe incorporating some of the elements of it and kind of making this beautiful, mostly solitude-style home. Oh, dog just running around. So character pathing, which was introduced with Stonethorn. I guess it's not really new anymore, but you can take your pets and your mounts and your assistants and have them go around in a circle. They said don't mind the dog, it's just being a good boy. Oh, okay, so we have the beautiful mural. We have, lovely custom benches. I see that they're using some of these Solitude display cases and some of the benches, and then adding some Khajiit pillows to this. Very warm, comfortable look. Oh, we have a camel up there. You haven't noticed. Fits in so well. So using the back of a trophy to have the plaque. Then putting the live camel mount back there so that you have a fun thing. Fun living. Kind of fits the mural theme a bit in the bookcase. Oh yeah, so looking good here. A lot of these seats of the Snow Prince. Oh, and thank you. Emmy Rathel with a follow. Appreciate that. Oh, I see that they're using the seat. They must have got a lot of these seats of the Snow Prince from Western Skyrim Antiquities. They're even using them as part of the table here. I kind of like how that kind of pulls the chairs together thematically. Good deal. He's hoping someone will sit down and drop something. Well, maybe looking for scraps here. Okay, Kavash, I'll have to do those later. Continuing along. I like the ornate tiles here, so it's retexturing the floors. Oh, they have these extra walls here too. I like all the structural pieces that they've been adding. It really allows you to change the textures of your homes so that you can have... Oh, this is awesome. Like this custom backsplash in the kitchen. Again, using these Solitude tiles. I love the arrangement on this one. It looks so modern. Normally people just use them on the floor or maybe on the ceiling, but using them up on the wall like this, I think it looks fantastic. So we have custom sink here, using a mirror to kind of mimic water. Love the look of that. Yeah, very well done. Big fan of the tiling. Okay, we'll keep exploring. Go through these relatively quickly. I'll get screenshots along the way, put them up on my website, spacieconomics.com. Has thousands of pictures of ESO houses you can draw some inspiration from, or just enjoy looking at. Oh, we have the new house guest. These were just added like a couple days ago. So I don't even know their names yet. Solitude Guard Yorn. We'll see probably a couple of these today. And yeah, this beautiful home here. Good use of the paintings. Ooh. I like the custom desk here, using just a couple of the square tables and then just kind of angling them together. And you get a good custom look, even with like a drawer down below. I'm all about customization on these. All about the creativity. Again, another custom sink, bathtub. You can imagine the whale spitting out the water there. It's a good look. It's a good look. So using a clockwork keg there, I believe, and then you have a good spout. Adding just a little Dwemer gear down there for a drain in the tub, because it doesn't have one. So it makes it a little bit more functional. Or we have a very, very fancy toilet. Oh, I'm a big fan of the toilet. With the rope you can pull to make it flush. Black Razor says, I love how they framed this house in different rooms. Yeah, I kind of like how each feature is done well and customized. So you have like the bathroom, it's like, well, what do you put in a bathroom? Well, you have a sink and a tub and a toilet. And then what can you do to make each of those a little bit more fancy? And I like that approach to this. Okay, and we will keep moving along. Thank you, Ukapala. Grimhorse doesn't have a courtyard, does it? Oh no, I should know that. I think it does not. Okay, I'll go keep moving along. Okay. Ba. New toilet style, I dig. I know, people have come up with a lot of different creative ways of making custom toilets and everything. I changed the way my camera is, so I need to figure out where to position. We're all good. Okay, Ukapala also had something interesting in their Tel Galen. I don't get to see a lot of Tel Galen homes, but interestingly, that's not actually the focus of this build. So, Tel Galen is a big mushroom tower, but again, not the focus here. Very clever design. I know. Love that. Really helps to have all those new Solitude furnishings that were introduced with Greymore and with Stonethorn. We'll be getting a lot of interesting furnishings with Markarth too, but they'll be more like Dwemer style. Or Reachman style, which is going to be a little bit different. Okay, oh, here's the build. We have Hanging Gardens. So going with a lot of Elsewhere style structural pieces, and we have kind of like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Hanging Gardens of Elsewhere. It's pretty. I like all the braziers. A lot of these structural pieces are craftable. Elsewhere platforms and bridges. A couple of these archways are, I believe, luxury furnishings. And all the stairs and everything are craftable too. So, do require a lot of shimmering sand to make all those. Kind of pricey to craft, but ends up having a good look. Well, do I go up first? Do I go down around? I'll go down around first, then kind of go up. Gorgeous look here. Definitely a big fan of all the vines and the flowers. A lot of these are going to be coming from various home goods furniture markets. If you are just getting into housing and don't know what those are, each region will have a vendor. You'll look for a blue and white flag. Blue on one side, white on one flag with a chair in the middle of it. And there will be a home goods furniture and an achievement furniture vendor next to the flag. And the home goods furniture has tons and tons of flowers and rocks and trees and hanging vines and whatnot like this. And they're stupidly cheap, and you can load up, and that can really, really change the look of your home. So check those out for each of the regions. Most every region has them. So a lot of these vines come from Elsewhere, which fits the style. And then, oh man, all the gardens. A lot of potted plants and arrangements. Kind of adding layers of colors and height differentials and all sorts of different things that really make these stand out. Really good. Think about what you want to actually plant these in as well. Various braziers and vases and troughs and all the cool things that can hold flowers. Apple Bob says really beautiful. The greeneries are really well used. I know. Quasit with a follow. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome to our PC EU housing hike. Getting some decoration inspiration as we tour some EU houses right now. Completely custom structure here. Some Hanging Gardens by Ukapala. This is in their Telgalen house, though it doesn't... They're really just using the space here. They probably like the water, and they wanted to kind of build around that, so that's kind of a good way of using housing. Because lots of times, you know, you're at 700 out of 700 items. Where in the house do you want to use those? Yeah, that's pretty impressive build here. So multiple layers. A lot of color, very festive. I kind of wonder what the purpose of this is. Oh, and we have Yorn! We have the guard, is character pathing here. Haven't really seen them with pathing, so I guess that they put their arm behind themselves as they walk. It's a little bit different. A little bit more poised. Professional. Okay, keep walking around. All the hanging gardens. So, plants are the big focus here, right? So we have kind of like a temple structure, and then just all the different plants and different arrangements. Lots of different ways of doing that. See, some of these red flowers are from the Somerset Home Goods Furniture. And then going up and up and up. Ah, more color. Imagine that this would kind of pop out at night too, because they have so many of these braziers that are lit up. Have all the flame light flickering on the leaves. Guard full of energy. I know. I'll have to see more of those, because they suddenly have house guests as a feature in ESO. So more, you know, living humanoid NPCs that you can have in your home. You can actually talk to them too. I don't know what you do with that, but I guess you can. And you can have them path, and they have lots of fidgets and kind of expressions as they go around. So yeah, they'll be adding more of those in the future too. And everybody gets one with the... By the way, just there's still like 6 days left on this one. If you haven't yet, please get this. If you have Greymoor, we were successful as a community with the Lost Treasures of Skyrim event, so be sure to go get your free reward bundle. It does come with the house guest, and it comes with the Antiquarian Alpine Gallery house, among other things, but those are pretty important for housing. Okay, thank you, Ukapala. Amazing, beautiful, creative, hanging gardens. Magical. Love it, I love it. Okay, we'll keep moving along with our housing hike. We have 2 homes from Silverwind as well. Okay, here we go. Stay Moist Mansion. Pretty versatile place. What do you do with it? There are the... There's the big muddy hut in the middle, though. Do you build around it? What do you do with it? Traden says, notice there aren't a lot of flowers for Skyrim. I suppose that makes sense. It's a bit colder there. There won't be as many... There are lots of frosted trees, but not as many flowers. Need more slots for special furnishing per house. I've been begging for that. Been begging. Especially since they add house guests. Those, yeah, the only issue with the house guests is that you can only have so many special collectible furnishings, and those are your mounts, your pets, your assistants, and your house guests. And so, if you have new house guests, you might have to be taking pets and mounts out of your house to make room for them, because you only can have up to 10 in a notable house for those. Pretty limiting. I certainly hope that they relax that at some point, or at least for smaller houses. Okay, Silverwind has Stay Moist. Stay Moist. They are here. They are here to greet me. Wow, this has been completely custom built. So whenever you enter a home and you immediately go up, you know it's it's a custom build. So they've completely changed the floor of the swampy forest. Couple bigger trees. We'll call it a swamp. Big swamp with a historian, with Silverwind. Okay, so we're exploring the swamp. Maybe looking for some mysteries throughout here. I'm a little scared. Oh, shard. I see those. I'll have to get to those at the end. Everybody wants to redeem their move points. Okay, so a swamp. Ooh, with critters about. Nyx hounds. Character pathing. Maybe I should follow our historian here. Our historian has found something, a light. No, they weren't too interested in it. Mishka, 1234, with the follow. Appreciate that. I think that's the Witches Brazier. Oh yeah, those are going to be starting to drop from the Witches Festival again here. The Witches Festival is pretty awesome as far as a lot of furnishings drop during the Witches Festival, which I like. Oh, and we have a well. Stopping and looking at the well. I see something there. I'll get back to that. How's the floor been achieved? Well, using a lot of those home goods furnishings. Some of these are from Clockwork City. A lot of the rocks is just from random places. Oh, and we have some sort of a custom building here. Okay, so it's maybe like a hunter's cabin in the woods here. Seems to be older. Oh, okay, that's cool. A couple of coins scattered about. Okay, fun place, fun place. Now, I see that we have something alluring here. Oh, we have, ooh, that's a golden idol. That must be worth a fortune. There's a trapdoor. Oh, it's just a floor, right? Okay, so a golden idol. It must be worth a lot. What do you think, historian? What do you think of this idol? It's worth a lot. Worth grabbing, right? I'll grab it. Oh, no, she's telling me not to. I'll get it really quick. Oh, no. Oh, no. I fell into the forest floor. Oh, it looks like a lot of bunnies have been allured by the golden idol as well. Oh, no. Poor bunnies. Oh, no. Oh, I'm trapped. Nobody could see that coming. It was kind of fun though. Okay, so we have death. We have things beneath the swamp floor. So this is one of those cool things about building up. Then you can build down, right? So make yourself a cavity here that you can incorporate. Okay, so we have all the spiders and the Yagras and the undead things. Oh. Seems like we have some secret experiments going down here. Maybe it's like a witch's place. Oh no, all the torture devices just in time for the holidays. Rudolph here. Beautiful. Okay. And we have treasure. Ooh. Maybe not all is lost yet. Oh, but maybe we can escape. Oh, up through. Aha! Trapdoor. I love this concept, by the way. Using this gate as a trapdoor. It's how I've told people to do this before. I was thinking that you would do it the other way, where you trap people and then, like, you just open it up from underneath them and they fall through. But this works perfectly as a trapdoor. So it's a nice way to escape. Or go down into your secret evil lair. Perfect, right? So, having a lot of fun with that. And the textures fit really well. And looks great. So that's using the gate as a trapdoor. So that's normal. It stands up normally like this and opens up this way. But you can angle it down. Works really perfectly there. You could cover it up with carpets and whatnot too, because they wouldn't have collision. And so kind of a couple scenes here. That's a good idea. Good idea, right? Okay, awesome idea, Silverfind. Fun home in the swamp with a trapdoor, with the secret cave. They know how to get me. They just throw gold out there, golden idols. Really fun. Thank you, Silverfind. And I think that will do it. Oh, you have a clever thing that you've done with this. I just realized this. This is all the Briarheart tree. I should have seen this coming. Where the Briarheart tree is this really huge luxury furnishing, costs like 100,000 gold when it's up. But it has all this awesome, the kind of red maple leaves and the Briarheart fruits on them, and it looks normal from up here, kind of beautiful, right? Fits the feel of a lush growing thing, but underneath it's fueled by corpses. And so the cool thing about using the Briarheart in this way, where it's kind of like in two levels, is all the creepiness is down below and all the beautifulness is up above, and so it's a really cool way of kind of building around that. That was a really good choice. Chaos Dream with a follow. Thank you, appreciate that. Welcome to our PCEU housing hike, and if you like this one from Silvervind, toured lots of Silvervind's houses, always a treat. We're going to keep going and go to another one that Silvervind has put together, which is their Moon Sugar Meadow. Okay, clever. I like that. Okay, here we go. I wish the Gold Coast Estate Keg was as good as the Solitude Gate. Yeah, it's one of those rare things that you can actually hide things in. There aren't a lot of those. There aren't a lot of interactables that kind of open and close, or especially with the gates and the doors. They had a couple with Solitude that you can actually it changes the collision after you do it. So those are kind of rare. Let's see. We have Silvervind's Moon Sugar Meadow. I believe the visual effects are not supposed to be on. I'm going to turn them off. If you're here, Silvervind, in Twitch chat, I want to confirm that. I think that had been an issue before. Okay, they're off for now. Okay, so we have in the Moon Sugar Meadow, which is generally this very open kind of bowl of a meadow with all of the rivers around it, kind of mountains off in the distance. Well, Silvervind has again transformed this place. So we have all the deserty, sandstony rocks, the cactus, the desert bushes here. A lot of these are, again, from the Elsewhere home goods furniture, including these cactus flowers, the palmettos. All sorts of good-looking stuff here. Feels like Hughesbane. Yeah, so it's really been transformed. Like, you look at this and you're like, where am I? Am I in Alkir? No, it's not sandy enough. Maybe Hughesbane? Hughesbane has more of this kind of sandstony rock. Yeah, so it kind of definitely transports you to like a different region just based off of the rocks and the trees that you choose here. So we have a deserty scene here. Okay, really well done. We have things like jackals and or goats having around. Oh, we do have a jackal. Okay, and try to follow Silvervind. Oh, I see a secret cave. Oh no, I'll have to get there. I'll have to get there in a bit. We have some sort of an encampment here in the desert. What do we have? We have... Ooh, it's very dry. Getting by. Oh, where are we? Or this might be where we are. This is... What zone is this? Uh-oh. Elsewhere. It's there's Orc Rest in the middle. I don't quite know where we are. Somewhere in Elsewhere. Northern Elsewhere. Change the meadow into the desert. Very cool. Yeah, I know. Completely changing this up. And we have, like, ruins of Elsewhere with all the Khajiit statues. Okay. Really good look here. Very overgrown. Kind of taken over by time. Yeah, nearly kind of like an oasis with all the trees and everything growing through. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, and if you want these maps, you can go to the general goods merchants for each of the zones. As long as you have the Pathfinder achievement for them, you can get the antiquity lead for the antique maps. So those are great. Okay. More to see. I saw that there was a cave over that way. Oh, wait. There's a cave here, too. Uh-oh. What's down here? There's bones. I don't want to go down here. Oh, no! I hope I can get back up. Oh, no. I hope I can get back up. Looks like somebody else got trapped here. Or they were out chopping wood. Or they... Oh. I see that this bear had a final meal before... before succumbing to the elements. Really vibing with his I know. Adventure scene. Oh no, I got stuck. No, there's a plank. I can get back up the plank, right? Okay, I'm back up. Secret, like, lion's den type of a feel to this. Or maybe, with the wheelbarrow here, maybe people are disposing of unwanteds here. Uh-oh. Okay, more to see. Ooh, secret cave. Oh, kind of opens up, so it's very dry. And then it opens up more to the water. More palm trees. A bit more relaxing here. We have skooma and all sorts of things that we can relax with the fire by. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Sit by the fire. Very relaxing. This is the Red Garden Closure arc. It's great. Just fun furnishings. Fantastic. Okay, and some sort of a building here. Custom made. So this is actually multiple pieces put together. Zared says, this place needs my sign. No trespassing. We're tired of hiding the bodies. No more room. No more room. Oh, very vibrant inside. Like all the good things from the desert. Feels very rich inside. Have a fantastic meal. Oh, you even have like a recipe book here. Love that. That's using the Velothi Podium of Recitation. One of the few open books. Fresh food. Warm fire. Not that you need the warmth with the desert, but you need it for cooking. The pipes and the berries. Very, very rich feel to this place. This is the oasis in the desert. And can play a game. Enjoy yourself. Follow the cat. Follow the cat across the water. Keep following the cat. Wait, secret path. Ooh, what's through here? Oh. Ooh. Ooh, is it opening up to something? Oh, there's something here. Follow the path. Follow the path. There's a path here. Secret? Is it going to be treasure? Is it going to be death? Uh-oh. Deserts get cold in the winter. That's true. Oh, it's just a nice burial place. I can't interact with. That's fine. Nice burial place with the candles, with the glowing cabbages. Looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. Okay. Beautiful look. Beautiful look. I'm a big sucker for these cabbage flowers. And I believe... Oh, here comes the cat. I should have just followed the cat. I kind of knew where the cat was coming based off the trail there. I shall say... I'll say thanks a bunch. I'll see if I missed anything. Hopefully not too much. So really creative repurposing of this moon sugar meadow, making a nice kind of desert bowl of sandstone, and then kind of having a couple cave systems kind of off of that. Kind of places to explore, secrets to discover. Okay, I believe we'll keep moving along. Silvervin says, thanks for coming to look at my houses. Thank you so much. Love them, love them. You have an amazing way of repurposing your homes. Okay, we'll continue along with our housing hike. We'll see something completely different as we go to Neb 314's Blackvine Villa. Okay, so on this one, they said that they made a small apartment for their significant other, and they really like some of the new textures, so I'm going to assume that means the Solitude stuff. Let's see what textures Neb likes. Okay, nothing in the bottom part. Okay, going up, going up, going up. So not even using the Blackvine Villa house, they've just made some sort of a custom multi-floored structure here. Like it says Tomb Raider feel on the last one. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, custom structure with... I do see these Solitude walls that were introduced with Stonethorn. Or these lovely floors. Oh, so we have all sorts of custom rooms here. So we have a bathroom. I see that a lot of people are using the Seat of the Snow Prince. It's probably one that they get a lot of. Maybe they were doing the Lost Treasures of Skyrim event, got a lot of the leads while they were in Western Skyrim too. Okay, so we have like a custom sink, custom bath. Definitely a different shape for this. I like how they have the green crystals from Vivek City Achievement Furniture in there too. Kind of gives it a little bit of a smooth, relaxing, inviting texture. And toilet over this way. A little bit different styling on that, using these more highly textured antiquities. Okay, good deal, good deal. Everyone says they love the pale brick from the stones. A lot of good textures going on. And we have a custom kitchen. We have a little oven door there, using a display case. Try to think if this would be like a wood burning stove. Maybe you put the wood in there. Could be that. Okay, I love the custom little kitchen there. The curvature really kind of pulls it into the room too. Good looking kitchen. More custom structures as we go through here. Oh wait, there's multiple layers. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fancy Nord style bed with the tusks from Hrothgar. Kind of frames out a little bit. It's nearly heart shaped. Nearly heart shaped tusks, right? All the love, all the love. And blinds. Oh yeah, custom blinds using the tapestry. It's a unique furnishing. Gallery item. You unlock that from one of the museum quests. Yeah, that's actually a really good repurposing of that too. Okay, and then more rooms. Wow, a lot of customization going on with this. Ooh, very colorful. Using some of the high elf beds. Using 4 of those. Kind of angle them together. Get this nice L-shaped couch. Looking good, looking good. And kind of beautiful, a beautiful view here. Places to read, places to work out. Oh, we have some weights. We have like a bar. I'll assume that these are some weights that you can put on the ends and lift up. Work out, read a book, listen to the rain. So this has actually all been built up into the Eleanor Greenhouse antiquity furnishing, or not antiquity, Eleanor Greenhouse luxury furnishing that's available a ways back. So at some point I must have entered this greenhouse right here, I suppose. Pretty clever. All the rest of the windows are display cases. Contemporary design. Yes, I'm a big fan of the customization on this to make it have this very, very contemporary look. Kind of this loft look. Okay, I think that will do it. Thank you, Neb. Neb, amazing, amazingly creative. Ari says, this house, this room, the use of the back of the roof for texture, everything. You love it all. I know, I know. Okay, and we'll keep moving along. Thank you again. Next up, we'll go to Omerhart's Lynchel Grand Manor. Oh, I should have gone here earlier. They might have some... I hope they have some people in here. They often do. Omerhart does a lot of, like, in-game role-playing. Likes to generally be like an Imperial commander of some sort. We'll see. We'll see if there... Oh, there are a couple people here. Perfect, perfect. So, Omerhart's Lynchel Grand Manor, they have a... Well, we'll maybe see if you can guess what it is. Omerhart often changes the textures on these. So again, we're going up slightly. We can tell that everything is going to be custom built from here on. Okay, so we have animals. feels kind of old. Kind of the paths are kind of covered with the dirt. I hear people, I hear people. Must be getting closer. Orsinium? Maybe, maybe. We have kind of Dragon Guard banners. Wow, wait, has this whole thing been built up from nothing? Wow, this really opens up. Okay, cool. I have the Historian coming out. Really big custom structure using a lot of the Solitude furnishings. A lot of other furnishings here too, man. Elsewhere structural pieces, merchant stalls and everything to make this custom structure. Okay, so what does this look like? They call it a Great Akaviri Temple, and it is a Hall of the Blades. I see, we're training. Disciplined. Can I get into this place? It's a doll for show. Can I get in? I want to go in. There's a gate. Going in, going in. Hope I'm welcome. Oh, wow, using these ginormous cages. That's a lot of these bed of coals. You can only get like one dark elf bed of coals per Kragan home that you buy. By the way, everybody needs to go do that. You can buy the Kragan home for 69,000 gold. It comes with this dark elf bed of coals furnishing. It pays for itself. You can sell it. There's no reason not to buy that unfurnished. Okay. So big. I wonder if they do rituals here, like walking across the coals, or maybe it's just all for show. I like the look of it. You say they're buying them if anybody wants to sell. Yeah, go buy that house. You have no reason not to. I've seen them going for like 150k or more. So if you want to make a quick 100k, not a bad deal. I think I really like the use of the house guest. So we had the historian outside too, because it's kind of like you end up having, 3 or 4 friends over to do like a role-playing thing like this, and you add more house guests and whatnot, then it makes it feel like there's even more full. Look up. Wait. Can toast marshmallows there. Oh, we have the big dragon there. Big dragon seems appropriate, given the banners. Okay, all the books. A little scary with all the big fire there. And we have... Oh, that's really cool. Is that the back of the statue that you get from the Sunspire achievement? I'm not super familiar with this. Has a lot of texture to it. Top of the... Oh, no, that's what it is. It's the, top of the Akatosh Hourglass that came with the Sovngarde crown crates, right? Okay, that's cool. You can just... Don't have to use it as a giant hourglass, you can just use it for the texture. Okay, cool. Thank you, Everelia. Makes sense. With all the dragon stuff going on. Okay. Lovely look here. I think that will probably about do it then. Try to get a screenshot while I'm here. I love how big and open it is.
Moo.
Sleeping Bella. Sleeping Bella, hey thanks, that'll help me get my new desk. Sleeping Bella, I appreciate that. Praise bees. Try and get some good screenshots here. Okay, good. Need a maid too. They'll be adding a maid to house guest before too long, I believe. I shouldn't say that, I suppose, but it's been data mined. I don't know, I said I wouldn't spoil data mine stuff. No. Locked them in. Getting all the ideas. I know. Something great. I just like looking at this. It's like, wow, I didn't know they could come up with like a custom structure like this. And also just like looking at it, looking at the angle of the roof structure. How do you make this? See like bits of the pergola, bits of the elsewhere walls, and solitude lean-tos, and like all this good texturing going on. Ba 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 ba. Okay, I think that will do it. Thank you, Omer Hart. Omer Hart, you're amazing. I love this build. Yeah, drop should be enabled right now. Okay, we'll keep moving along. Well, let me say thank you. So, Akaviri Temple. A lot of love went into this. Amazing styling. I believe it's using the elsewhere well at the very top. Having multiple layers here. Beautiful. Really well done. I know. Okay, I'll keep moving along. Just a few more homes today. Mashia's Hammerdeath bungalow. Normally an orcish style home, but they said they wanted to do something a little bit different. Black Razor says, "It's really amazed my brain." Super creative. Serving girls on the test server. Oh, okay, that's not spoiler then, is it? Good. Okay, Mashia. What do you have in your Hammerdeath? I see customization here. I'm always a fan of that. Dovakin 94 or the follow. Appreciate that. Okay, so Hammerdeath. We have... Wow, it's totally transformed inside. It's pretty impressive. It's 200 items on this. Rich won't have to kill you. Yeah, I saw that Rich doesn't like the data mining, so I'll try to respect that. Anyway, I'm always looking forward to the next thing. Okay, so we have kitchen with a... This must be the chef. Oh no, the crab. Oh, no, this is the chef. We have the... No, I guess that's dinner. Oh no. Custom couches. Ooh, I like the little coffee table here. Using... Merkmeyer bookcase of some sort, I think. I think it might be upside down too. It's throwing me off. I really am digging the texture on it though. Or these Merkmeyer trunks here. Those have an amazing texture on those. Leather-bound ones. It's kind of like we have maybe cabinet in there, TV or something in there. Lovely terrarium with a cacti and a scorpion and the mushrooms. Using some paintings to kind of have this kind of like sky look in the background. New solitude fence parts. No. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. It might be one of the Merkmeyer style bookcases. That's as close as I can guess on it. Those are rougher. There's a really big one that has like a shelving unit. There's an orcish style one in a similar vein where it goes up and then it kind of goes across. And it might be that upside down and then shoved up into the carpet here. Merkmeyer shelves? Okay, I think it's something like that. Some sort of Merkmeyer shelf. I really love it as a coffee table, that's all I'm saying. Whether you want the bottom of it to show or not. Okay, I like it. Impressed by the creativity on this. A lot of good color choices, layering things. Even have like the reeds here, kind of can hide that. Expose what you want. Okay, Awesome, awesome. Okay, fancy bed. Mick Cracker plays with the follow. Thank you, appreciate that. Welcome to our PCEU housing hike. Touring some homes right now, getting some decoration inspiration. We have a sink. This looks like it's a troll. The Troll King plus Stormfist. Ends up having a unique look to it. Spitting out the water. Fantastic. So it's using the Dwarven Fountain, plus a couple of faces on top of that. So those kind of protrude out enough that they can make it look like they're spitting out the water. I like it, I like it. And then we have the throne. Using a couple of the Argonian baskets. And I like the framing here, using the big engine guardian. And the backs of more Dwarven fountains. Kind of pricey just for the texture, but hey, works pretty well. Yes, quite a throne there. Big fan of these custom builds, cobbles. Merkmeyer Shelf Reed. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the incense, toilet paper, everything you need. Soap. Using the titration stand. Okay, and... oh, shower! We have a shower. Custom shower. Oh, that's cool. Red guard. Sensor of some sort. Hanging down. Can imagine that spraying water everywhere. It's a little drain. A lot of customization going into this. And I believe that will do it. So just using just one level of this small home, putting 200 items in it, and really coming up with a lot of creative designs in here. Crackling fire, just very peaceful feel in here too. Okay, awesome. I'm a little enamored by all the creative elements of this place. There's like high density of repurposing of furnishings, using things not necessarily just as is, but looking at textures on things, reorienting things, combining things, cobbling things together, and just tickles my brain. So good deal. So that's from Mashia, Hammerdeath Bungalow, PCEU. Okay, we have 2 homes left. We'll go to Mrs. Robots. You like the crab under the glass in the corner. I know, it really portrays it well. Okay, Mrs. Robot's Earth tier. We have... I'll go ahead and spoil this. So we have a home of an Imperial sorceress, of a family that is of high rank in the Order of the Hour, and she is also a member of the Order of the Hour. And so we'll go and see what that might look like, an Imperial sorceress. So sorceress would also maybe indicate magic, Order of the Hour, from Gold Coast. Ooh, custom magical table. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. So using the Void Crystal anomalies from Cold Harbor Antiquity. They tessellate. They're hexagonal, so that works pretty well. Has this magical look to it. Fairly open Earth tier here, so just kind of like a nice place to socialize with the Order of the Hour, maybe have meetings and whatnot here. I guess I don't know a lot about the Order of the Hour. But, okay, magical elements throughout, being a home of a sorceress. Red Guard furnishings have good texture to them. Looking good, looking good. A lot to explore. And these amethyst geodes have been on the, and the garnet one had been on the luxury furniture the last couple weeks, so yeah, quite a lot of color. Okay, I think that'll about do it for this side. I think there's more around the back. I think maybe that's where the main part of the home is. A lovely social area out front. Okay, continuing along. Ah, more amethyst along the way. A resting place. Pay respects. Maybe not sprint through here. Probably a big fan of these solitude bridges. Great for making paths, especially across the water. Makes it a lot better than just putting planks across it, right? Just a little bit of a bump in the middle so that the water can pass through underneath. Okay, and... oh, a shrine! Shrine to the divines. Divine shrine. Are they all represented here? All 8. Yes, all 8. Can you name them all? I guess in the Gold Coast there is a temple. They're into the divines there. Order of the hour. And getting in. Wait. Yeah, I have some visual effects. Oh, you know what? I just realized something really bad. I had turned my visual effects off a couple houses ago. There's supposed to be visual effects in here. Here we go. Rip. I might have to go backtrack a little bit. Okay, Order of the Hour, Imperial sorceress. Reveres Alessia. Seems to be fitting for the Imperial side of things. Skooma Catnip with a follow, appreciate that. Welcome to our PCEU housing hike. It's a very relaxing place. Did your room get dark? Probably. Oh, so right now it's all the default reaction stuff going on. I haven't had time to reprogram all that. So things will get weird whenever people follow or donate or subscribe or anything. That's okay. We'll roll with that for now. Then up above. Aha! Doing research. Big library. Oh, okay. I'm a big fan of this. So we have the ornate floor. Various types of bookcases. Magical braziers. There's some of the visual effects going on. Hunting for knowledge. Doing experiments. Love the busy table with all the different colors, crystals, bubbly things on it. Very active look to it. Okay. All sorts of different books. And then treasure, oh my gosh. Big treasure. All the gold, all the gold. And vaults, hourglasses. Hourglasses seem appropriate for Order of the Hour. Of the library. Upper floor is really nice looking. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the library. Big purple geode in the corner. That's actually a light source too, so that actually spills purple light into the room. Makes most sense in this highly treasured little side room. Okay, awesome. With a cave, crystals kind of embedded throughout. Very bright place. Oh no, that's not a crystal. It's all well and good until you're overrun by insectoids. Okay, and yeah, there's secrets here. Secrets? Oh, there's some more to see. What do they value enough to put into display cases? I like how each thing is different color here. Okay, cool. More on the side. This probably just goes around the back and back to the front. Shrine along the way. Okay, so I think that will do it. So beautiful, kind of hidden library in the back. I think that's really the spotlight of this place. And oh, is that the guest journal? Guest journal is from Essential Housing Tools add-on. You can let people know that you've come by. Okay, and final home for today. 9th home today. Black Razors, Hall of the Lunar Champion. They sent me an invitation here. Black Razor says that this is their very first home So, high expectations here. I say, okay, my invitation letter was, so, you're the golden moo who's everyone's talking about. This one heard you're touring houses and wishes you to visit hers. Dio Irid also thinks you may want to know more, yes? Well, Horned One, you will walk among the warm sands of elsewhere just to discover that they hide the cold heart of Skyrim. Must be a Khajiit. Khajiit has invited me then. Okay. Visit their home. I'm the golden moo. That wasn't evident. Okay, and let's see. So we are warm sands of elsewhere. Let's go explore this home. Hall of the Lunar Champion. Great home. You actually unlock it as you do the elsewhere main story questline. You unlock all of the different wings of it as well. Very large house. Okay, so the inside here, and it has the inside part and then 3 wings off to the sides. So inside we have a loon with a fish. Oh, that's cute. Okay, and lovely deserty planter here. I love it, with just a couple of pebbles pebbles lining this place. Love the colors on it. It's like a terrarium where you are just trusting that that little Hajmoda is not going to escape. Lovely, lovely. Ba 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 ba. Beautiful planter. I know. Okay, we have paintings. So maybe a bit of a merchant type of a feel here. Okay, different side rooms. I see that this one doesn't have the portal opened up. Ah, very Dark Brotherhood themed here. Wow. There's a little secret, a little secret room here. Wasn't expecting that, so maybe this Khajiit is a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Pray for guidance from Sweet Mother. I see that we have targets and everything. I like the composition on this. So you just definitely have a lot of the feel of the Dark Brotherhood. They have their targets. They have places to be, people to stab. Oh, everywhere. I like the maps. Oh, yeah, grab a knife, grab a bounty, grab a knife. It works. So a lot of fun things going on with this place. Okay, Khajiit themed bedroom. The desk with a special treat just for me, Ah, a turtle, perfect. Maybe it's chocolate. Hazim has moves for me to do at the end here. I have a lot of those to do. And, this is like our 4th custom toilet that we've seen today. Perfect! So, using the big Redguard urn. Toilet paper. I like how they have little toilet papers up there, too. Using a wine rack for the grief cups. So we have all your little individual toilet papers. So just a couple rolls left. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, coal again? Oh, was I getting to you today? I don't remember. It'll have to be next week then. Sorry about that. Yeah, if you ever want me to tour a home of Lunar, send me a mail in-game. Somehow you don't have you down for this week, though. Love the custom sink here. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a toilet and a bidet. Fantastic. Not something I'm super familiar with, but I'll assume that's how a bidet works. Perfect. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, good deal. Keep going along. Oh no, Cole, again, I have you down for next week. That's what I have you down for. Okay, I'll keep going down. I have you down for 2 houses for next week. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Kitchen. Very colorful. All the cakes, all the fruits. Are the effects on? Wait, there are no effects in this house. Do you have visual effects, Black Razor? Are you supposed to? I have my thing up all the time. Oh no, how many visual effects am I missing, Black Razor? Moo. It should be all up to date. Using the Elsewhere 4 Lions Fountain here with your Redguard Brazier. Makes a good sync. Just 2. No, oh, okay, okay. And 1 open wing. They have the Halls of Colossus open. Let's see what they have in their Halls of Colossus. He says, make sure you publish them to the community. Maybe that happened or didn't happen. Okay, and a shrine. A bit more Nord style. With a chalice. Okay, there are various merchant stalls about. Let's see what this is about. Oh, maybe garden? Growing some pumpkins. Oh, I really like the... I know what these are. This works really well. These are, I think, solitude counters. So normally it's like a boxy furnishing with a countertop. But what you can do is you can flip it upside down and then sink it down into the ground. And then this frames this really well. So you can have those be as tall as you want. You can use them as a planter. In this way, they're just kind of just a couple inches that you need. Looks great. Ba 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 ba. Merchant stalls selling cheese. We have fondue. I'm assuming we have fondue. With the double boilers. All the cheese, and we have a stable here. We had a pony running amok. Okay, fun place, fun place. And then I saw there was some sort of a secret doorway I need to get back to. Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, that was close. No, we fell down the waterfall. It's a little slippery here. So we have a fishing area in the waterfall with traps set in. Guess the fish would be coming through here. I really like the kind of serene feel of this. Waterfall makes this a little bit like a more secret place. Can I sit there? I'll sit there. Yeah, this is just a nice calm place to chill and gather some fish or whatever else we get here. And one secret area. One secret area. There's a gate. A Nord gate. What's behind there? I don't know. I don't know. Treasure? It's like a Nord barrow nearly then. We have the dragon. Oh! Cool, cool, cool. Yes, definitely going with that kind of Nord feel. I should recognize this. This looks familiar. I'm trying to remember. There was like a big relief that looks like this somewhere. Maybe let me know. I think it's a Skyrim reference. Okay. Looking good, though. Okay, thank you, Black Razor. Black Razor, if you're here, maybe let me know. Dragon Priest Wall for the masks. Oh, yeah, Dragon Priest Wall. That's what it is. Labyrinthian. Okay, good deal, good deal. Okay, and that'll do it for this week's PC EU housing hike. We'll be doing some PC NA home tours later. I'll wrap up for now, and we'll do some giveaways for Twitch chat afterwards, and all will be good. Okay, so here we go. So we'll wrap up here. Thank you, everybody that opened up their homes for me to tour. Ukapala, Silvervind, Neb, Omerhart, Mashia, Black Razor, and Mrs. Robot. Thank you again, everybody, and thank you everybody that watched, whether you were here during the live stream on Twitch, or if you're watching on the YouTube VOD. Appreciate that. And we'll continue to get more decoration inspiration each week with the housing hikes and contests that we do here at the channel. So a lot of things that you can do with housing. We saw so many creative repurposings of furnishings, custom structures, fun character padding, fun role playing. A couple people, taking on the character and having fun with it that way. So, can do amazing things with housing. Looking forward to more features coming with additional updates going forward. Housing keeps getting better and better, and excited about everything that's happening with housing. Especially everybody got the big free Antiquarians Alpine Gallery, so that's great for housing right now too. Okay, so have fun with housing, have fun with ESO, and stay spicy. Moo.